Mic check 1, 2.
You know?
My mic is on. You got it started yet?
Yep. Check, check, check. Sound good to me.
Mm-hmm. All right, all right. Judge Too Heavy. What's going on, brother?
F the Chiefs.
Hey, y'all. Hey, come on in. Come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams, the redo. Y'all know what it is. It's 8 something Monday. Y'all know what it is. It's the day after Super Bowl Sunday, right? It's this day after Super Bowl Sunday holiday. Come on in. Be sure and like and share, like and share. Tell somebody to tell somebody that the Caravan of Dreams is
4-5.
on.
4-5, what up, man? I'll see you in here.
All right, all right. Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. Hey.
F the Chiefs.
Oh, my gosh. Mm. All right, all right, all right.
Ernest Washington was good with you. Jacqueline Sterling was good. Was good. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday.
All right, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and kick this thing off. So as we did, Roger Anderson said happy birthday to him.
Right. So him.
All
There you
right.
go. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and kick this thing off. So it is the Monday after Super Bowl, and who was it that won?
F the Chiefs.
So last week Johnny said he wished both of them lost, but it almost kind of looked because it was a tie, and so. But anyway, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Y'all had one job. I appreciate y'all for doing it too. So San Fran could not have them 6. I'd rather y'all have 4 than San Francisco have 6. So yeah, you can have your back to back. You're gonna need a back to back to back to back before I even care. So okay, that's how they go.
Shannon Paul, Anthony Gray. All right. We thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate you. So, okay. Well, congratulations to the Chiefs. Listen, if if the Cowboys would have been playing, then we would have been screaming Cowboys. So we're gonna, let y'all know that, hey,
We were still screaming Cowboys. What you talking about?
well, okay, that so where we were yesterday, the sound was off for the beginning of the Super Bowl, and I guess most of the people there were probably Cowboy fans, and they was like, well, okay, whatever.
Shit, whatever. No, it was Chiefs fans there. It was San Francisco fans there because there was a roar when the sound came back on.
Right,
They
yeah, they were
actually
happy about
they
that.
gave applause.
They were. Vanessa Sanders. Hello, hello. So anyway, the game I guess as football games go, it was good, right?
That was a real good game.
Yeah.
It was
Mhm.
back and forth. Shoot, both teams played hard.
Right.
Um, Chiefs was not on their A game. They was not. But they did what they had to do to win.
There
The
you go.
Chiefs was not on their A game.
And then I guess you can say there was a black quarterback, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Half and half.
Mhm.
But anyway, so uh you hear Quincy talking looking at him talking noise.
It don't matter. The Cowboys are playing to be $1 billion game. That's
Oh
big money right
gosh.
there.
Goodness gracious. Okay, so listen, let's talk about what everybody was talking about, which was the halftime show with Usher. I thought Usher did okay. Was it the best halftime show ever? No. But he kept it interesting. He kept it Usherish. He kept it I felt like they brought him in because of the big Vegas run that he had. And so, you know, they let him do his thing on the field. He brought some people out with him. Who did he have out there? I know.
JD,
Mhm.
Ludacris,
Mhm.
her,
Mhm. Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys. Yeah, I didn't see a
Um
whole lot of it because that
yeah.
was my break time.
Yeah. So, at the end of the day, I thought it was nice. It was nice. And so okay. First of all, let's talk about this because I didn't even notice this yesterday. But did y'all see what JD had on? Who is J what
No,
who is his stylist? Because
somebody's socks or something, right?
yeah, look now. He looked like somebody called him boss baby. You were too short, JD, to be dressed like that. Like for real. He looked like a boss baby. Um
Judge said he liked it, man.
What he had on? Uh,
No,
oh,
he liked the
the
halftime show.
halftime
He's
show.
on the
Yeah,
halftime show.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna stop for just a second. Michael Campbell, what's going on, man? I need to get in touch with you, bro. I got some tickets. I need to get rid of. I got some tickets in Flower Mound. So shoot, inbox me or I'm gonna inbox you or something. I got some tickets.
OMG. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So now, okay, y'all. So Alicia Keys, people were clowning her about that little note that she started out. Depending on when you watched it, if you went back and watched it, they already edited her little note and cleaned it up, if you go back and look at the one on YouTube anyway. But yeah, she, just, had a little something, but that was people just being real particular. But she looked very nice. She did. And so here's the thing. When Usher, you know, was standing behind her, right, and had his arms around her, man, that laugh and that she had a glow about her. I don't know what he said to her or what was going on, but look, the look that she had with Usher was standing behind her was priceless. There are so many memes about that right now. And people saying about, how I look when my work husband come, stuff like that, right? I mean, it is something to, consider if that if that's not your significant other that's standing behind you. But somebody, Vanessa, sent to me where what's her dude? Swiss
Swiss
Beast was
Beats.
like, man, we don't even care about all that. It's all about, you know what I'm saying? He's like,
Michael Campbell said he put his print on
wow.
her.
Listen, he's Swiss B said y'all tripping. Like he said, it's about the, you know what I'm saying, about the money and the
That's right.
performance and all that. He said it wasn't even, he ain't even tripping on that. Just everybody else is or whatever. I have seen so many memes and things. Somebody did a little spoof, had Swiss Beats coming after Usher, and it's all kind of stuff going on. But the thing is that for somebody to put that type of, I don't know if she was just excited or what, because something he did, said, or whatever behind her had her with a just this laugh and glow about her. And
Man, I need to cut it out.
huh?
Uh, they was performing,
I mean, indeed, they were
and
performing.
the song number one, all he might have said something
Yeah,
reminiscent
I
from when
believe.
they did the video, because that actually that embrace was the same exact embrace from their
from the
video.
video. Yeah.
So, and they looked happy in the video too, by the way. So, um, people can't worry about that, man. You just know who insecure and who not out here in the streets. Uh, the people who think that Swiss Beats should be mad or going after Usher or whatever, those are people who ain't never had baddies in their life. When you got a bad chick on your arm, somebody always after them, and somebody's gonna always have something to make them smile. Somebody's gonna, my wife now. I don't know nothing about people making her smile or whatever, but I've seen her dance with some folks, swing out with some folks, and look real comfortable with their ass, nigga. More comfortable than she
Oh
looked with
my
me.
goodness.
But it's one of them things. But when
You know
you
what? Let me say this though. It depends on because like Swiss Beats, of course, he like, man, we good, like, whatever.
Well, you
But
good at home, man. You ain't worried about what
right,
you man.
right. But let me tell you this. So I know most people know that, this is Johnny's my second marriage. Okay. So years ago, back in probably, my late 20s, early 30s, I used to go to the hood to, you know, do like stop at the store in the hood, not thinking, just, whatever. And so people would follow me out the store, people, meaning, guys, whatever. And so one time I'm sitting in my car, I just got back in my car and I'm sitting there and I guess I'm looking down at something, whatever. And so a guy, he pulls up and he says something that had me just, I'm in mid laugh, right? And my ex pulls up and saw it. And so immediately my laugh went to, oh, hey. And so, it was, I heard that all night. Like, oh, so now this some nigga pull up and it make you laugh. You don't laugh like that. I heard it all night, all night, and so that's why it was like, okay, I didn't even think about that. I was laughing. To me, it wasn't planned. I would. He said something funny, like I don't know. It might have been a comedian, somebody I don't know, whatever. But that bothered him big time.
Well, there's probably different reasons why it might have bothered, him or whatever. What you got to understand is when you got somebody, and that's what you get. Everybody want a pretty girl, right? That's
Okay.
that's what everybody want, right?
Hmm.
So when you got a pretty girl, niggas gonna come out of everywhere with the best lines, with their best clothes on, and their best cars. They gonna come with their best, trying to get your chick. So it's somebody might make you laugh. Nigga might be funny. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. As long as you don't jump in the car with that nigga, I ain't tripping.
Let's read some comments.
uh,
Hey, Ramonda.
Shannon Paul said, "What print?
Oh
Don't look like
gosh.
he said don't look like he had anything. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't read prints. I don't read prints. Swiss ain't worried about that at all, and he not. And he not. A lot of people was talking about how Swiss got her, which is kind of a complicated
Right.
situation as
Right.
far as
Right.
how he
Right. Right.
got her.
Hmm.
But I don't think he worried about that. They've been together for a while. Quincy said he said Usher said I have on a condom because she was
Oh,
worried about that simplex.
wow.
Look here, man. Y'all leave Usher alone, man.
Oh my
Y'all leave
gosh.
Usher alone. What's going on, Ramonda? Gonna say why y'all keep acting like y'all don't know he got V. I mean, supposedly he got something right.
Right. That's what they said. Yeah, because some
Uh,
girl tried to sue him for. She said he gave it to her. So
Riff say, he said, how you know he got it? He said, you seen his blood work or something? You done seen his paperwork? I don't know. That was a thing back in the day, back in the Gap.
right.
That was a thing. Cause said, no, I just want a big, thick girl with big lips and cute feet. Well, let me tell you something. A big, thick girl with big lips and cute feet, somebody's gonna tell her a joke and she's gonna laugh. That's just how I go. I remember, especially in the Buttons day, we used to go to Buttons because there was vultures out there. And I go to the bathroom damn near on purpose. Sure enough, so I go to the bathroom, nigga be trying to swoop in, buy a nigga a drink, come in, where your man at, whatever the case, and I get to come out the bathroom and ruin their day or whatever the case. And it's a couple times I did come out, and a couple times she had a smile. She wasn't laughing uncontrollably or whatever, but whatever the nigga said, it was cute or something. But it is what it is, man. When you got who you want, other people gonna want 'em. It's a fact of life. It's just how it go. But long as she ain't passing a number or she jumping in a ride, I could really care less.
Oh my goodness.
It just is what it is. Judge said they professionals. And he said, I'm sure they have spoken about boundaries before they perform.
Mm-hmm.
And what Swiss was doing before they got married, he good.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're good. He said, did they used to date? I'm kind of lost. No, there's no record of them dating. Um, I should have made a lot of people smile. Um, Different celebrities have gone to his Las Vegas regular
Right.
residency,
Right.
and when he spots you and points you out, he gonna put his best on. He gonna put his best moves
Mm-hmm.
on. He gonna
Mm-hmm.
hit his best notes. Whatever the case, some people laugh. The only one that looked like they was immune to me was Mary J. Mary J was like, "Little boy,
Get somewhere and sit
if you don't
down.
get somewhere."
Right.
But everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Like every other celebrity that he got a
Yes.
hold to,
They loved
shoot,
it.
he
They
broke up
loved it.
Kiki. Them they just messed that whole relationship up.
Man.
So that's just what he do, and I understand it as a R&B artist. Like you supposed to do that.
I
How
mean, that's his job, right?
right?
Like,
That's his job.
if he didn't do that, if he didn't make the women swoon like he do or whatever,
He wouldn't
then
be
he
Usher.
missing it.
He
He
wouldn't be
missing,
Usher.
and his show wouldn't be that successful because that's what them women go there for.
Man, I worked with an R&B artist this past week. I ain't gonna say no names. You might can go look up a flyer or something. You'll be able to know this guy's talented. He can sing his tail off, but what he lacks is confidence. He came out. He just sang the songs. He didn't sing them with confidence. Like if he'd have pulled the usher and pulled the chick to the side and sang to her or whatever, which he did try to do that, but the chick was acting funny. Well, there's 10 other chicks, 20 other chicks in there sang to another chick because this nigga can sing. He got nice music, but you gotta captivate the crowd. Like you gotta be sultry. You gotta look, irresistible. That's part of being an R&B artist. Like that's your crowd. Control the crowd. So that's
Right.
just part of who Usher is, and he do it well. Can't get mad at it.
Right. Right. Right.
Can't
Right.
get mad at it.
Right.
Usher said if it was Lizzo, niggas would be laughing at Usher. He said no matter who he danced with, people gonna say something. This is true. This is true. Roger said, yeah, you sneak off on purpose. And I do. I done made bets.
Shady.
I done made bets before. So yeah, I do. I mean, it's I'm cool with it. I'm fine with it. And I mean, who don't want a chick that other people want? Like, you know, it is what it is. Y'all can have the little uglies. Y'all can have
Oh my God.
them.
Wow.
I mean, I don't necessarily just want a chick that other people want, but I want somebody to look good to me. And if she look good to me, then she's gonna look good to a lot of other guys. So yeah, they're gonna shoot their shot as long as they miss.
Oh gosh.
Quinn said she can laugh all night. And say she better know how to goal 10. And that's right. She better know how to goal 10 and swat that shot. Better not sink it. Hey, better know how to goal 10. He right about that.
Oh my gosh.
Ramona said he made me smile. LOL, great performance. And Miss Ramonda's married as well.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, because you just sitting there just reminiscing about these songs that he's singing. Because Usher got some hits, from back in the day. Because even if you are if you're a karaoke person or you sit in on it, you hear some Usher songs come through, and people like. And then they did that that whole thing. I mean, come on, who
Dude
don't
has
like
some
that?
bops, man. The dude, he got some bops.
Yeah,
He up
yeah,
there. I ain't gonna say king of R&B, but he up there.
yeah.
He's in the running.
Him and Chris Brown,
Yeah,
they
they about neck and neck.
yeah.
Chris Brown says that's his idol. That's what he used to look up to. He's a little bit older than Chris Brown. I like Chris Brown more. I can't lie, but anybody who picked Usher over Chris Brown, I wouldn't argue. They right there neck and
Yeah,
neck.
yeah.
Now, my king of R&B, I'm sorry, y'all can hate me all you want to. That's R. Kelly.
Aura.
He don't do no dancing or nothing, but I'm sure he's responsible for the baby
A lot
boom
of
of the
babies.
'90s.
A lot of
It
babies.
just is what it is. Vanessa said, "Yep, Usher makes everybody grand. Yes, he does. I don't know how many niggas he make grand. We don't grin. Matter of fact, we looking at our chick to see how much she grinning.
Right.
Quinn said all of them be doing a funky monkey with each other anyway. What difference do it make? Oh
Oh
Lord.
my goodness.
He also said that Usher's about to go to jail with Diddy. He
Huh?
needed the Super Bowl money for trial.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
Lord! If anything, Usher was a victim. You
Right.
know, he was forced to wrestle butt naked in hotel rooms. Vanessa Santa said, "Swat the shot." Yes, if you know what goaltending is, swat the shot. Goaltending is actually an illegal block when you block, say in basketball, where you shoot the shot. That's actually a legal block. You can block the ball on the way up. You can't block it on the way down. Goaltend, you just block it by any means. Make sure it don't go in the rim. So yes, like
Mhm.
Quincy said, make sure she can goaltend.
Oh gosh. Right.
Quincy said, good and goddamn well what that means. Oh Lord. And they're not gonna let Chris Brown do it. No, he's never gonna live down the Rihanna
Right.
situation.
Man,
I mean,
regardless.
it is what it is. Even though the truth came out and it was like she was about as abusive as he was,
Mhm.
spit
Mhm.
on the dude and some other stuff. She was swinging too, but
Mhm. It don't matter just
yeah,
because she's a
he'll
female.
right.
And
He'll never get past
you know,
it. He'll never get past it.
right.
Yes, Lisa Williams, R. Kelly. That's the king of R&B. I don't care what nobody say. True, it's true enough. He don't do the dance moves that R. Kelly and I mean that Usher and Chris Brown do, but the dude got some hits,
Yeah.
man.
But because I mean, at the end of the day, you can think of so many Usher songs. The thing for me is when I think about those songs and then you sit up and analyze the words, it's like, who was he
This
talking
nigga
to?
was talking about a
Okay.
teenager.
That's the problem with that.
This
Man.
nigga was talking about a damn
Talking
kid.
about kids.
But for me, I don't look at it in that retrospect because that's on him. I just think about it what it made me think about. I ain't think about now underage girl when I listen to his music.
Yeah.
So that was for me. That was for
Right,
me.
right, of course. But just to think of the fact that he called himself the Pied Piper. He was playing in our face.
He was
Like
playing in our
like
face. He
I'm the
was playing
Pied
in our
Piper.
face.
Y'all don't know I'm after the little girls now.
Say
So yeah.
it is. It is what it is.
Hey.
I mean, you know what? Another one of my favorite singles was Luther Vandross. And it could be said that some of his music wasn't necessarily about women. But it didn't put me in that mode when I was listening to it back in the day. My mom was listening to it or whatever, and it didn't put me in the mode to think about no another dude.
Right, right,
It
right.
still does not put me in the mood to think about no another dude.
I mean, you know what? It's relative to whoever
Yeah,
so
yeah. I just hate, it disgusts me, especially in the R. Kelly situation. What made him come up with that song? Yeah, it put me in a mode, but yeah, to think about the mode that he was in when he came up with the song, probably was a little girl in the next room or a little girl he was
mm,
thinking about.
right.
That's grotesque.
Yeah.
That's grotesque.
Yeah.
So Ramanda said, saying Christy Paul Johnson. She said, "Me too, John. I love R. Kelly." Yeah. Vanessa said, "I love to watch Chris Brown perform. Man, that
Mhm.
boy can dance.
Yeah.
That boy can
Talented.
dance.
Very
Usher,
talented.
Usher, Usher's a hell
Usher
of a
did the same.
performer.
Yeah,
Right? He's a
yeah.
hell of a performer. But
I think for 40 something,
yeah,
right?
45. He's 45.
Hey, that
Yeah,
dude has some moves.
yeah. 45. I wasn't doing that at 45. I wasn't doing that at 40. I wasn't doing that at
Right.
35.
Right.
So
I don't know if y'all know some of y'all who maybe y'all went to school with Johnny back. I don't know. Or maybe y'all kind of grew up with him in his 20s. Johnny used to be a dancer. Like he used to be like one of the Soul Train dancers. They dance in the mirror at the club. That used to be him. Now, mind you, I missed that. I didn't get to see that. And I would try to be like, dance, can you dance for me like you used to dance? And he like, no, I retired.
I'm
Like,
retired,
so yeah,
man.
I missed that whole era.
I announced my retirement, man.
Yeah.
I might try to, maybe if I get a new hip or something,
Oh my
I might,
gosh.
pull something out. But I'm retired. I'm retired. Look, Willie Clark, man, chill. Will, what's up, man? Had to talk about you the other night, man. I was talking to Rico G, who was DJing up at the Super Bowl, and he was talking about Fort Worth DJs, talking about some of the OGs in the game, and your name came up, bro. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Willie Clark said Luther for the national anthem. Not now. If he's singing
Yeah.
the national anthem now,
There's a
then
problem.
I'm in the wrong place.
Okay.
He said Teddy P was damn show talking to and about a man.
OMG.
I don't know. He could have been talking about what didn't he get caught with like a cross dresser type situation?
Right. Right.
Yeah, I don't she male whatever.
Or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no telling what he was talking about. All we know was he was aroused. He was ready for whoever it was, woman, man, it, whatever it might have been, LGBTQRSTUV,
Hey,
whatever.
okay.
He was ready. Yeah, Vanessa said Luther's the reason why we had all these kids. Yeah, he was right before R. Kelly. I would say he was in between Marvin Gaye and
Right.
R. Kelly because
Yeah.
Luther, yeah, he
Yeah. He
was
had some
man.
hits.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Big Luther.
Right. Yeah. Big Little Luther changed.
He did change.
Yeah.
He did change. But his the "Can I Take You Out" that was a jam. I like that song.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, what the clock said, a Barry White national anthem. Barry White, yeah, yeah, he had that
Lower
voice,
register.
man. Quincy said, "I've accepted that Luther may have been carrying syrup in his pockets."
OMG. What the world?
I mean, it is what it is. We did talk a little bit about Jermaine Dupri, man. I didn't really see him. Like I said, I didn't see a whole lot of Usher's performance. I'm gonna have to go back and look at these socks. Somebody showed the little kid, the little girl booties, the little socks that they had folded up with the
Yeah.
little, and
Yeah.
they were saying that he had on some of them.
I don't know what he was thinking. Clearly, he did not consult a stylist before he got up on that stage looking like Boss Baby. So I don't know what the heck. That was crazy.
Man, I, I don't know. Oh Lord. Jamie said, "Why you didn't join me, Ebony, Dion, Vernon, and Andre in a talent show at Eastern Hills?"
Mm-mm.
That talent show, I hadn't really made my mark at Eastern Hills yet. I was still a newbie up there at Eastern Hills at that time. I remember a lot about that show or whatever. And beyond that, Dion, well, no, that was the other Dion because we was in a whole different clique. That was a different clique of niggas. They was different niggas. Them was stud dogs, and we was lokes.
Oh
So
gosh.
yeah, we wasn't vibing like that. Not that we was against each other. We was just in different cliques and crews. That was a different clique up there. Pootie Tang, oh Lord. Lisa Williams, LV
Oh, so
socks.
okay, some Louis Vuitton. He had on Louis Vuitton socks. Okay. Yeah, he just wore the wrong ones. That's all. Like the outfit was just not what. Mm-mm. He looked. I don't know what he had on. He looked. Mm-mm.
Judge say her killed it. Came up with a guitar.
Yeah,
She just
I
showed her
love
talent.
her.
She just
Yeah,
she just showed another facet of who
right,
she is.
right.
She's a musician all the way
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
You know,
I love her story.
yeah. So what's her story?
You know, she started out as a little girl on Star Search.
Okay,
Hmm.
mm, that's the story.
I mean, she's mixed, and her parents like honed in on her talent early on.
That sounded like old Bruno Mars. They were showing some early stuff for him on little talent shows and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing Elvis Presley and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Money saying look like a damn fool. Jacob say he looked like CeeLo Green. Rip said you
Hmm.
want them boots, huh? I don't. Mm-mm. Rip said the socks reminded him of Michael Jackson beat his socks with no glitter.
Okay, it was just wrong
Judge Too Heavy said Ludacris came out looking like Mega Man.
with that big old fro. But I guess he had been having his hair braided, like right for years or
I
whatever.
mean, but everyone back in his rapping days, he'll
Hmm.
pull it at
That's what
any
he
given
did.
time. He'll bust the fro out,
Oh, okay.
and I can't remember the song that he had, and that fro was huge. They had like overdid the fro or whatever, and the thing was man bigger than two people.
Mm,
So that was kind of like his signature between that and the braids. But when he would always comb it out and just be just the biggest fro. So he
right,
just took it back. I
right.
saw somebody, matter of fact, one of Rip Boys, I can't even think his name, said that Ludacris trash. I wanted to comment on it, but you know what? I'm gonna let him have his moment. Let the dude have his moment. But
Well,
Ludacris way better than this dude. Ludacris way better than this dude. I can't remember. I can't even remember the dude name. That's messed up. Akers is his last name. I can't remember the stage name. I really didn't want to call him by his government name or whatever. But he's got a song called "Throw Chairs" that's on the same vibe the Ludacris was on with "Move Bitch," but that was 20 years ago, and that just lets you know, Ludacris was doing what you're doing today in 2023, 2024. Nigga, he was doing that in 2002. But whatever. They say Ludacris trash. Ludacris, he's actually a goat out here in these streets. He's actually a goat. That dude, he's top tier.
Mm-hmm.
He's top tier.
Mm-hmm.
Um, J. Cole said, I thought Will I Am was Kanye.
Will I Am was on there.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
see that.
I missed
I
that.
didn't see that part. Rip said the fro is part of his signature. He said it's in the peanut butter commercial. I saw that commercial, yeah. It is part of his signature as far as, the fro. But I guess you probably you ain't follow Luda that
Mm,
close.
no, not that close.
Triple D Ice B. That is his name. Triple D Ice B. He's a he's a he's a rapper. He's a rapper. But I don't
Mm-hmm.
think he had no business calling Ludacris trash.
Right.
I don't know. Rip said Triple D Ice B be trolling. He definitely had to be trolling. He definitely had to be trolling because to say Ludacris trash, come on, man. Rip say me too, Jay. I jumped fanned out for real, man. Ludacris a goat out of here, man. You can't be just calling one of the goats trash like that. He's in the goat conversation. He's probably nobody's number one, but he in there. When you look at his body of work, when you look at his style of rapping, like to do the analogies was crazy. Um, his whole personality, just him. Period. As a rapper, how he presented himself, like he cultivated who he was. He was a radio host at first in Atlanta or whatever case. So it's like he cultivated who he was. He was a character. He was more than just a rapper. He was a whole character. His videos portrayed that, and how he perform on stage portrays that.
I
Dude is
like him when he do features and stuff on
yeah.
people's stuff.
He dope. 4-5 said, "Don't nobody give a damn about them halftime Negropians.
Oh my god.
Chiefs won. God damn it. F the Chiefs. I mean,
Mm.
you can go back to that, man. Yeah, Chiefs won. And I guess it was back to back. I didn't know they won last year. But congratulations to the Chief. I do know how it feels to be back to back. It's hard for me to catch that feeling because that was almost 30 years ago. But there was a point in time when I knew what it felt like to be back to back
Been a
Super Bowl
minute. Been a
champion.
minute. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he said, y'all see it. Y'all saw it. You just didn't know. Usher
Mm-hmm.
skated through his legs,
Okay.
which is what I am. So the
Yeah,
dude.
said hit the space mask on. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All righty. Well, yeah, I guess everybody saw that.
Jamie said, yeah, Luda and Wayne's figurative language skills are top tier. This is facts. Them boys, lyrically, they're nice. Now, you know, Luda was in the middle of that whole gangster rap situation. Trap. It was trap by the time Luda had dropped or whatever. So, if you wasn't trapping, you wasn't killing a nigga, then nigga was really checking for you. But if you really just look at lyricism, analogies, wordplay, man, Luda is top tier. He top tier. J. Cole said he was in college in the Atlanta area back when Luda was on the radio. Just tell you how old you are. Just Too Heavy said, yeah, we beat the Eagles for y'all last year and the
And they're gonna talk about you
49ers
welcome.
for y'all this year. You welcome. Amen. I appreciate it. Like I said, I prefer for both of y'all to lose. It's really a lose-lose situation for me in this situation. But hey, do what you got to do. A couple of more,
Mm.
man, and I'll be worried. I guess y'all win it next year, and yeah, I'm gonna have a problem. Yeah, you win it because he'll be right on the cusp. I think that'll make 4 if they win it next year. No,
All right.
I mean no, I think that'll make 5. That will tie them with the Cowboys, San Francisco. If they get 5, Steelers got 6.
All right.
So I need for us to catch the Steelers at least.
Somebody.
And then you got the Patriots. They got 6. But I think it's a whole setup. Just think of the name. Patriots, United States of America. I just think it's a setup. It was rigged. It was rigged. I don't even count it.
All right. Okay. So listen.
Y'all already got 5? Judge, y'all already got 5?
Listen, 5 good, sir.
Oh, I think it's 4 for y'all now, I think. I think I might be mistaken. If y'all got 5 though, then yeah, I might have cause for worry. Yes, Jericho, I am older than you. Thank you for reminding me, sir.
All right. So listen. All right. So listen, if Friday you were riding down I-30 and you saw a white van driving erratically, like hitting on the what they call those things on the outside of those things, those bump, all right. If you were on I-30 and you were like going east, headed to Dallas or whatever,
I
and
call them
you saw,
I
you
call them
call them what?
city titties.
Uh, okay, those. Yeah. And if you saw a white van driving erratically, that was, oh, wait. And you saw somebody hanging out the back door doing this. Okay, so that man had been kidnapped. And he was trying to get somebody attention. He was like, call the police. Like hanging on the back door. He done opened the back door of this van that is driving erratically. Somebody kidnapped him. Well, somebody. This somebody was his boyfriend. They had got into an altercation, and the dude was like, he threw him in the back of the van and then got in there. He driving all erratically. So people they get 911. The police say they get 911 calls. Wait, he started in Fort Worth. Let's start there. Okay. So he came from Fort Worth. Yeah. And then he gets on 30 and go head to Dallas. And they getting all these 911 calls. Somebody hanging out a van, like trying to get somebody's attention with the door open, whatever. So yeah, so this guy, he had kidnapped this dude. Yeah, and took off. I don't know what the point was. How you kidnap a grown person, but whatever. I guess that's what they call it. And so yeah, they caught him in Dallas. So just FYI, the man is now safe. But yeah, that was so weird. Like, huh? Why are you doing that? And sir, why you got this door open while this man is driving erratically? But I guess it worked.
Ain't none of my business. I might have called the police, but that ain't. Hey,
You would just let it go.
ain't none of my business. That's a
You
love.
wouldn't have been able to just if this man's like, hey, and he hanging on the door, you go just
That's a lover's quarrel.
but you had nobody knew that.
Okay.
I mean, the thing was he had gotten kidnapped by his man, his boyfriend, whatever. And
Jaco say that driving on the city titties is called driving by braille.
okay.
Rip loving your sound effects.
Hey, I have to make y'all picture it.
Vanessa said that would have freaked me out if I had seen that. I mean, it probably would have freaked anybody out had they seen that. But like I said, I'm gonna call the laws and I'm gonna keep it pushing.
I mean, that's how he wanted somebody to call somebody because he was kidnapped and he, was
Should I
trying to
tell
get
what's
out.
going on, classmates? She said they kidnapping men now. Yeah, kidnapping men. But we got this is men kidnapping other men. Right. Am I mistaken?
Right. Yes. Yes.
Oh, 4-5 had to go back to the game. Say technically we have 7, which that's some BS. Whatever.
MG.
3 when we were the Texans and 4 as the Chief. Don't nobody know what you're talking about. When we were the Texans, we were what kind of Texans? The Dallas Texans, right? Get the hell up on out of here, man. Be thankful we kicked y'all out of Dallas. Rip said, "I think Chris used to beatbox in high school. I think she did. I think she used to rap. Don't get her started because she be wanting to bust a rap in the middle of the show.
And will, yes.
She got that boy, got that 1980s flow, boy.
Don't make me have Johnny put on the Rapper's Delight. Like I'll do it right now. I know all the words, so that's yeah.
Geez.
Yes.
She get into character and everything. And oh, let's know. Jamie said, "What the hell? Yeah." Might have said that D made him cray cray.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what it could be. You never know what role plays a role or what in that situation.
I don't know.
He could be a pitcher. He could be a catcher. So we don't know. We don't know.
Indeed.
Rip said he wasn't even alive when the Texans was 10. That's right. Then the Texans was 10. Don't nobody. He wasn't alive. Wasn't none of us. We wasn't even swimming in our daddy's sacks when the Texans was a team. He going back and pulling stuff from ancient history, black and white days,
Okay.
black and white TV days, man, with the rabbit ears. Get on with that, man. F the Chiefs. Okay. Uh, so Shanika starts off all her raps with, well, hey, man, say.
Well, my name is known. Oh, okay. Listen, don't do it. Okay, so now listen, y'all. So now this is a pretty sad story. So Friday, I was looking at what is that group of people that be do the news, hot topics or some topics, something like that.
It's a group of people.
The group that like it's kind of they do local and Dallas, like they'll be like, hey y'all, so we over here and some kind of topics.
Smash.
Smash the Topics.
Mhm.
So I was watching Smash the Topics on Friday. Now, this is the thing. So Smash the Topics had this little thing. They said, hey, y'all, there's a standoff in Allen, Texas. Don't know what it is. So stand by. So today found out that that standoff was, first of all, when you think of a standoff in Allen, Texas, immediately you say, that's others, right? That is not us. Wrong. That was us. That was a black family in this nice big old house in Allen. And the SWAT team had to do a standoff because the lady, the mother at this house, and her, okay. So I'm gonna tell y'all that her name, and it's like very strange. Her last name is Tops. It's like Wakata Mata Tops, something like that. Anyway, so yeah,
Katamaha. Yeah, I caught
Makalaba.
every
It's
syllable.
very, yeah, it's like very weird how it's spelled, but her last name is Tops. Anyway, so this lady was beating her husband with a stick.
Mm.
Okay. And so the kids called the police. And so, she wasn't letting nobody go. Now, finally, when they did, get her out of there in handcuffs, they found out that not only had she been beating her husband, right? But she been cutting the kids with knives. So the kids had got to where they would, whenever they could, because mom was an alcoholic, whenever they could, they start hiding knives. So,
Damn.
yeah, they start hiding all the knives because they all had cuts where she had been cutting, and she would, the way she would threaten them is like, if you do one more thing, I'm gonna cut some fingers off, or I'm gonna cut your finger. She's the 10-year-old boy said she held a knife to his tongue that she
Damn.
would cut. Like,
He must have been
mom,
lying.
huh?
He must have been lying.
I mean, I don't know, but
How you hold it to his
regardless,
tongue? Did she grab his tongue or
I
something?
guess
Or
so.
she's telling, hey, lick your tongue out, nigga.
Right.
Lick your damn tongue.
I mean, that's horrible that
It's
you
abuse.
would do that to your child.
Definitely abuse.
And the 3-year-old, she turned the oven on, was gonna put the 3-year-old child in the oven. So this mom clearly had issues. She clearly had some issues. And it's like, what is it that, people are doing things like this to, you know, these kids or whatever?
Say, man. First of all, these kids drive you crazy. Nigga,
Come on.
these man, look, I ain't finna cut nobody or throw nobody in the oven or nothing like that. But I'm looking at a kid right now while we on the show right now. She's supposed to be in the bed right now, running around. Cause we on this show. I guess they feel like we locked down in this show. In about 30 seconds, I'm about to get up and threaten their lives or whatever the case. The same way she threatened to put the dude in the oven or whatever. I'm about to threaten their lives so they can go to bed. It's after 9 o'clock. So these kids, man, these kids different. I raised a set of kids before, and it wasn't like this. Nigga, these kids are a different breed. They a different breed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Rip said he must have been Dominican or Haitian.
Yeah, I believe so because her name was like um ZGHLOUL.
Damn.
Right. I don't know what
What's
that
up,
is.
Clyde? What's up, Clyde? Man, miss you in the comments. We had to listen to Quincy and his comments the whole show. But come on in and put your 2 cents in.
Mm. So Vanessa said, yeah, she did. She threatened them if they didn't get her alcohol. Yes.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's alcoholic stuff for real.
Right. Right.
Ricardo said, fuck them kids.
Oh.
Brian Scotty, man, manager over there at Pendulum Cigar Lounge. Pendulum
Mm.
Cigar Lounge, I need to go check that out, man. It's over on the west side. Nice little spot. If I'm not mistaken, they got Fat Tuesday going on over there tomorrow. I don't know what the specials are. You might want to drop that in the comments or something. But nice little duck off spot, man. I need to go check that out. Uh, Rip said, fuck these kids up. So they be scared to be fucked up later. And that's true. I was telling somebody today, you know, you that's the reason why you do what you do as far as the kids, because this world don't give a damn about you, and nigga, these police will whoop your ass until you're not breathing no more. So it's like I do the things that I do to keep you from getting into big trouble out there, because I care about you, and if I care about you and I punish you, nigga, these folks out here don't give a damn about you. Then their punishment is way worse. I'm trying to keep you from being up under the punishment of these folks who don't give a shit about
Right. 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 Sure. For sure.
you. Man, what else you got on there? You know what?
Hmm?
Do you got Monica? I mean, not Monica. Do you got the Monique situation on your list?
Well, yeah, let's
We
we
got
can talk about
15
that.
minutes left. We could probably
Okay.
knock out the last 15 minutes.
Okay. Well, let me just say this first of all, um, before we go there. So, did y'all see the gosh, in Oakland, California, there was us. It was us went into the Apple AT&T store and decided to just take 40 iPhones. Uh,
Nigga, he took 40 dummy phones. Everybody know
so no, they not he can't even use those.
them ain't no real phones. Everybody know them ain't real phones. That was props. That was all set up. He don't take prop phones. Nobody has real phones out on display anymore.
Wow. So he just did all that for
He did,
nothing.
no, he didn't do it for nothing. He went viral. You talking
Oh,
about it?
okay. Okay. So in other words, it was fake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it ain't been real phones in almost 20 years. We
Wow.
don't put real phones in there.
Oh, okay.
How many phone stores you don't went into? How many Apple stores you don't went into? And the real phone was sitting right out there.
I don't know because when I go in there, I just need them to do something to my phone.
Now, if you always notice, there are some phones that's working. It'd be about 3 or 4 of them
Mm-hmm.
off to the side somewhere.
Mm.
But all the different ones that's on those rows and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
just as
Mm-hmm.
fake as they want to be.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I guess he made it to
He
the
went viral.
yeah he did
He went
because
viral.
it looked real crazy because the other people was in there looking at him like okay seriously.
And I mean, you got to do. Come on, man. This dude got his phone, conveniently got his phone out, recording the whole situation, whatever. Come on, man. He goes and get in the car, like you see the getaway car. Like, come on, man.
Right.
Ain't nothing real about that, man.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All righty. Okay. So now here we go. Did anybody, and if you did not, where were you? See the Monique interview on Club Shay Shay. Um, so first of all, let's talk about this. People are trying to say that Shay Shay is the new Wendy.
Yes,
So, basically the Messy Marvin of
he is. He
the
is.
day.
Yeah.
Um So, Monique said some things. I believe that she spoke some truth with what she have. I think there are first of all, in my personal opinion, Monique is not as funny as she used to be. She's more raunchy to me, and I'm just gonna say that.
She's always been raunchy. She was funny. I feel like she was funnier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She never was really just drop dead funny with me. To
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
she was more of a shock type,
Shock value.
yeah,
Yeah.
shock value, cuss a
Mm-hmm.
lot,
Mm-hmm.
say some things, to get the oohs and ahs.
Right.
But just funny, never really been just a super, super duper funny person to me. And that's nothing against her. That's nothing against her. I felt like that before
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Perry and before Oprah and before all of that.
Yeah.
She's a talented chick though. She's a
Right.
talented chick and a hell of
Right.
an actor.
Right.
But as far as a stand-up comedian, I just feel like she's more of a shock person than
Mhm.
just funny like that.
Well, now, because I think that on the Queens of Comedy tour back in the day, I think she held her own out there. One of the to me one of the funnier, you know, female comedians was some more. That I always thought
I
that.
think she's still funny.
Yeah, yeah. But I think she did her thing as far as, she held her own during that time. But, now she took a lot of backlash through all the stuff that she's, been putting out there, the whole thing with the inequality, with the Netflix series. She did, by the way, win a settlement with Netflix. And they ended up paying her. So
Rip them say they watch. Rip say him and Shanika, they
mhm.
watched it. Clyde say it's sad that she don't have a relationship with her son because she out chasing fame.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's yeah.
So now the controversy is the whole thing with DL Hughley. I don't know how it got so ugly with DL. Um but they have some serious beef with each other.
I
Um
hate the comedians got beef anyway.
right.
Comedians supposed to be fun. It's like for me, that's the same thing as DJ beef. Nigga,
Mhm.
I'm a DJ. I'm not a
Mhm.
fighter. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Let's go
Mhm.
battle. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a scratch off.
Right.
But to come at each other in ways like that, man, it's a lane for everybody, and we
Mhm.
can all eat
Mhm.
out there.
Mhm.
And it's just like there's no reason for the backbiting. But hey, it's good for the internet. The internet love it. They run with it. You go viral. The social media outlets pay you well for it. So
Right.
hey,
Right.
who am I to judge? These people
Right.
out here getting paid, and a lot of these people who go at it are friends.
Yeah.
They cool after they get off the show or whatever.
Mhm.
So and you got to remember that we don't know what Monique and DL's real relationship is like. Like a lot of these people who go at each other's necks like that, we think that they can't stand each other and it's on site, and they buddies. They laughing about it.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, I don't know, if it's real or what, but they had some beef when they did a show together about which one was the headliner. Like that was a whole thing. Um and DL is saying that Monique put some negative things out there about him, said that he let his daughter get ard. Is that a thing? Should we say ard?
Oh.
Yeah, that he
Get
let
assaulted?
that happen, huh?
You get assaulted?
Assaulted, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that happened to her. And I mean, so it's a lot of things that he's saying that he says she lied about, and then turn around, come back, somebody else say they got proof that what he's saying is a lie. So it's so much back and forth, and it's so negative. And how are these comedians who's supposed to make everybody laugh that y'all got so much beef? But I guess it's a dirty game out there because
It is what it is.
man, they got people got beef with Steve Harvey and
Rip say we're gonna call him messy after two controversial episodes. Wow. Yes, we are.
who talking about
Yeah.
well, I mean that is people are just saying that now with Wendy not being here, this is where you go to get the messy,
To get the mess.
yeah.
I guess.
I mean he asked the questions, and it's
Yeah.
what everybody want to know.
Yeah.
So that's hey,
Draco
that's what it
say
is.
never been funny, always been raunchy. I guess he's referring to
Monique.
Monique. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vanessa said, I am so tired of Monique and the drama. I am too. I'm
Mhm.
tired. I'm about sick of
Mhm.
Monique and the drama. I have this is my thing with Monique, man, and it's messed up with what happened with Tyler Perry and Oprah and all that good stuff like that. But I was telling somebody on social media, man, nowadays it's hard for a black person to blackball another black person because the internet creates so many avenues. You don't have to just act on NBC, Fox, UPN, whatever. You don't have to act on those no more. Country Wayne made his way strictly internet, just doing skits on the internet.
Mhm.
So it's like it's hard to say that maybe you got blackballed out of this certain lane,
Right.
but it's so many lanes out there. So it's like getting blackballed ain't nothing to a hustler. That's something else I told him. That ain't nothing to a hustler. That just means you got to work a little bit harder, on another avenue. It's too many avenues out here. Stop worrying about what another person blocked you out of. I mean, the bottom line is, the way I feel about this is Monique was big. To me, Monique was big before Tyler Perry was. Maybe not before Oprah had her show or whatever the case, but she was big before Tyler Perry was. Tyler Perry was doing small plays and she was on, doing the Parkers and stuff
Right.
like that.
Right. Right. Right.
So it's like Tyler Perry caught up past her and was able to give her opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to, at some point you got to be able to create your own lane. And I feel like that's what she failed to do, was to create her own lane. She was
Mm-hmm.
going looking for checks from other people, looking for other people to pay her, and she was already on. Whether she was getting paid big bucks or not, her name was big out there. She was already on. All she had to do was just create a lane for herself, rather than look for somebody to create a lane for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this whole thing with her, she just using their names. She's just using their names to create a lane. I don't think it's that big of a beef or nothing like that. I just think she's using their names, using them big names to create a lane. That's how I see it.
I mean, here's the thing. At the very end of the day, what does this do? This brings more conversation about her, which puts her back in, into the, what I'm saying, the algorithms. And guess what? So now she's touring with Cat Williams. There you go.
So I'll
So,
be good. What's going on with you,
mhm.
man? If I had Return to Mac, I'd play it right now for you. I used to when I see Twilight, because I know that's her favorite song. And it's funny to pull the inner white girl out of her, because she'll start dancing wherever she is. You play that song,
Oh wow.
and uh, her rhythm is her own. it's,
Wow.
it's a sight to see. It's a sight to see.
Mm.
Um, Jaco said some more raunchy too. Yeah, she is.
She is, but she got
She's
some
funny with it.
funny.
She's more funny.
Uh-huh.
She's funnier than Monique to me, definitely.
Mhm. Mhm.
Ricardo, he said, yeah, she's not funny no more. Vanessa said, I'm so tired of turning each other down. There may be truth. There may be truth in it, but dang, yeah, and that's our way of validating it. That we speak in our truth, and it's so many situations. Even in my life, I could speak my truth and maybe go viral or get more views or get more notoriety, but that just ain't me. That just ain't me. And I don't knock people for it, because these people get popular off this stuff.
Right.
So do
Right.
what you got to do to get popular. That just really ain't my thing. And I see through all of that. Even Chris coming here and tell me the latest tea or whatever the case, and I'll be done dissected the whole thing. It's like, man, nigga, that's for money. That's for views.
Yeah.
It's I just see through the whole thing, and that's what a lot of this beef is about. Like, beef make money. You think
Yeah.
about the Megan the Stallion, Nicki Minaj thing or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
It's good money, man. That's good money.
Right.
Megan what went number one
Right.
on the charts.
Because all the barbs went to her music and was listening to it, so they ran her up. Like that's hey. Oh
What's
well.
crazy, they ran Nicki up.
Right.
She broke some records, and then boom, they come back. Megan breaks some records, but at the
Right.
end of the day, both of them breaking records. Both of them making money. Beef is good money, man. Especially on the
Hey.
internet. We love
Yes, it
mess.
is. It is.
We love mess. Clyde got a paragraph for. Let me see what he got for us. He said these comedians transitioning to rappers now. He said the entire show is dissing somebody else. It's always black folks. Why we gotta fight each other for a spotlight? You don't see white folks doing this shit. I hate to compare us, because it's hard to compare us, because we black folks in a white world. This is white America. I always say that this is white America now. This is where we live. This is white America. So for me, it's just hard to compare us. You know, all of us scratching trying to get somewhere. I don't care if you're a millionaire. We still
Mhm.
scratching trying to get somewhere.
Mhm.
This is white America. They're already here. This already they spot. We trying to carve out a black America. And I think that's where a lot of the problem comes from. Is we're trying to carve out a black America by any means necessary, whether we're gonna step on each other back or whatever the case.
Mhm. Mhm.
They don't have to do that, because this they spot. This is white America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to do this.
Right. And they good. So yeah. While we stepping on each other's heads and feet and arms trying to, get up instead of pulling each other out. But hey,
Yeah,
I
that's the way I
digress.
see it. But yeah, Clyde, it's true. Yeah, you don't see white folks doing that, but I think it's an unfair comparison. I feel like it's an unfair comparison,
Mm-hmm.
because White folks not in our position. They're not. They're not in our position. They don't got no reason to fight. They got a reason to be. We always talk about how happy and stuff white people act or whatever, how jipper they act. They got a reason to be like that. This is their land. This is their spot. We're just here, but
Hey,
this their spot.
but husband, though they said this land is your land,
Yeah,
this
this land
land
is
is
our
our
land.
land.
Yeah, that was the illusion of
From
inclusion
California to
to
the
New
New York
York.
line.
Yeah,
So they made that, they included us, right?
that was the illusion of inclusion. We just
Mm.
singing the song, just as happy as we
This
want to
land
be.
is your
Right.
land. This land is
And
our land.
we thinking
Like
we
it was for
together.
us.
We thinking we together. They laughing at us like you dummies.
Hey, yeah, sing it, but y'all sing good. Yeah,
You dummies.
we tap dancing to it, everything.
Brian got a good question. He said, "How many of y'all would pull up on us if we did a live broadcast?" That's good. That's a valid question. How many of y'all would pull up on us if we did a live broadcast? We did a live broadcast. Say we did it over there at Pendleton Cigar Lounge, since we're being wooed by them anyway. Would you pull up Pendleton Cigar Lounge? Buy a drink or whatever the case, and do a live broadcast. Maybe we can instead of doing questions online, we can ask you some questions, pass the mic, and
Right.
ask you the questions in person.
Yeah.
So, by show of hands, how many of y'all would actually pull up?
Right.
Some of y'all lying, but at least make it look good.
Mm.
He said that Wendy passed. No, Wendy ain't passed.
No, she's still, but
She's doing a
yeah, but
documentary, man, and I heard it's not. I heard if I heard that if she was well, she would not do this documentary because it does not show her in a good light.
yeah,
They say she needed money out here,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's kind of messed up. So a lot of people are saying that's her karma or whatever.
Right, because I mean, man, her whole health thing is just
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Just to have said Corey Holcomb and Mike Epps calling Shay Shay gay gay. First of all, Corey Holcomb, man, he's a messy dude.
Mm-hmm.
He is a messy dude. I mean, he like the Charleston White of comedians. He catch on to whatever subject he can get a hold to and just roll with it and say outlandish stuff. And it's gonna go viral now. Don't get it wrong. Get me wrong, it's gonna go viral. But he said some of them. He's another one of them shock comedians. He a pretty funny dude though, but he prefer to go to shock rap.
Yeah, yeah,
And
because he say anything.
man, anything.
Mhm.
So yeah, Mike Epps. That Mike Epps episode was between them two is funny because it comes out that Mike Epps actually called Shannon Sharp to get on the show. He said that Shannon Sharp
Mm.
called him.
Wow,
Mike Epps actually called him.
wow.
Shannon Sharp, of course, he talking trash. Mike Epps. Shannon Sharp is a big dude. This dude got muscles on top of muscles. So of course he like on site. We gonna
Wow.
see each other, whatever the case. I'm not
Right.
impressed because Mike Epps just a comedian. I don't care. You can drag him all up and down the hallway or whatever, but it's not. I don't really mean nothing to me. Like he making jokes. Mike
Right.
Epps making jokes, and he was making jokes. Him and Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson
Mm-hmm.
was on that show, and Mike Epps making jokes about both of them. He's just naturally stupid. He ain't
Right.
the funniest dude to me neither, but
He
he's silly.
not.
He's silly.
Yeah,
He got
I
that
think
silliness to
I
him.
prefer him as a comedic actor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ron Scott says Shay, not gay. He do be zesty sometimes, man. But I mean, yeah, I ain't really worried. First of all, let's get that out the way. I ain't really worried about the dude gay or not. I could really care
I mean, at
less.
the end of the day, I believe the fact of him just being, creating this lane for himself right now is,
I
what makes people
mean,
feel
yeah,
better.
yeah. You know what? Even though I liked him when he was just Shannon Sharp on Undisputed, I like that dude. But this is his lane. This was giving him his notoriety. This was
Mhm.
he
Shoot,
took
he's
another
making
step.
money now.
Right. He took a whole other step in the entertainment industry. You gotta applaud that.
I ain't gonna lie though, I didn't like the dude that was with him because it seemed like very boyish, like Colonel Sanders, and I don't know. I ain't like.
Oh, you talking about
Yeah, the one he did on Undisputed. Who's the guy
Undisputed?
with him?
Skip
Skip.
Bayless.
Yeah, I ain't like. Seemed like he had a little tender races in him. I guess maybe not, but that's what it looked like.
Skip Bayless was. I think he just had to. He needed Shannon Sharp to know that was his show.
Oh, okay. Well,
He needed
that's
Skip
why
to
he
know.
burned
I
out.
mean, he needed Shannon to know that it was his show. But Shannon is a character. He got a lot of personality to him, and he developed that. while he was on that show. And it did get to the point where, yeah, he was bigger than Skip Bayless because he had a lot more personality than Skip did.
And I feel like you can't be mad at that man for getting his own show.
I mean,
Like
there.
it's time to break off. I don't want to be under this man.
I mean, it wasn't even necessarily. He probably wouldn't even got his own show if Skip wouldn't have been showing his ass. You know, Skip started showing his ass. Shannon's like, "Look, I got to go ahead and go
Right,
because you tripping."
right, right,
And it's rough, you know, when the student. I mean, yeah, when a student becomes a teacher,
right.
a lot of people can't take that. You know, I know people right now who can't take being a student or can't take being surpassed.
Right,
When all you got to do is do the same work that he doing. Shannon worked to get to his position.
right.
You know, for him to become the personality he is today, he probably did a whole lot of talking in the mirror. He did a whole lot of working on himself. While Skip was the same dude the whole time.
Right.
If you want to, you know what I'm saying? If you want to stay at the top, you got to do what it takes to stay at the top. You can't just stay on the same accolades. Skip is the same dude he's been for the last 25, 30 years.
Right.
You got to evolve. That's what Shannon did. He evolved. Now he evolved into something that I don't necessarily like, but there are millions of people out here who like the person that he evolved
Yeah.
into,
Yeah.
and you got to applaud that. I can't get mad
That's
about
it.
that.
That's it.
Rip said, "Pull up on who?" Yeah, he was talking about pulling up on Mike Epps. On Mike Epps. I think Mike Epps said he said he gonna be at the All-Star game. So he was like, you
Mm.
know, be at the All-Star game. So, you know, and I guess it's in his hometown. Mike Epps was like, I'm gonna be at the All-Star game in my hometown. Mike Epps
Mm.
also said that he don't fight.
Okay, you better get somewhere and sit down.
Well, he alluded to, you know, it's bang bang in this one.
Wow.
Ain't gonna be no
Wow.
fighting.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, yeah. Judge, he just said it. Shannon say Mike gotta see him. And Mike say he gonna see him at the All-Star weekend. But I don't think it's gonna be all that. I think it's just an entertainer, blah blah blah, back and forth.
Mhm.
Um, Clyde said, "I ain't say Shay Shay is gay." But he most definitely sucked a dick before. That's
Oh my God. Wow. Oh my goodness.
oh man. Rip say, "I don't think so either. I don't think he gay." He say, "I don't think he gay." He say, "Yes, call and talk to her, Jay. Call and talk to who? Call and talk to who? I
Hmm.
missed something." Vanessa said for me to call and talk to her. Yes, call her and talk to her. I don't know. Talk to
Hmm.
who? I don't know. I don't know. She had a
Okay.
whole show back in the day. Who was she? Dang.
Who
Am I
said that?
missing some comments?
Who said that?
I don't know. Maybe talking about, we say she had a whole show back in the day. So maybe that's Wendy
That was
Williams.
Monique, right?
Oh,
Did you go
Monique.
backwards?
No, I ain't go backwards. I ain't go backwards.
Oh, okay. I read that.
Rip said white people fight too. It's just not on such small pettiness. It's money and political. This is true. This is true. Yeah, white folks, they play a different game of chess. They ain't necessarily out in the open. Rich D said we have to uplift our race. No one would do it for our culture, and this is true. 45 said we ain't got no business comparing shit to white folks. This is true. Leon May said that wasn't for us. I think he's talking about the song.
Oh.
Uh, this land is your land.
Oh yeah, right.
Rich D said illusions. Yeah. Jaco said he in there. Him and wifey. They live on the west side. They probably about 10 minutes,
Right.
5, 10 minutes away. So yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, he'll be there. That's right around the corner. Uh, James said that would be lit, but would you come though?
Okay. Right.
Wait till Michael say I'll be there. Lisa said very messy. James said Corey Holcomb too old to be so messy. That's true. Corey Holcomb, he's a messy dude. I say Corey from my neighborhood. We grew up in the same hood. D. Ray too. Dion Cole is from the south side of his town. Man, y'all got some big
You in
names from y'all
Chicago?
town. I guess.
Hmm.
I fucks with D Ray and Deion Cole. I like Corey Holcomb too. Not the latest,
Right.
not the 5150 Corey Holcomb, but I'm cool. I like shock comedy. So, you know, he was funnier back in the day. He be on some real messy stuff now. I can't really rock with him now. At least say he's silly. Got to be talking about Mike Epps. Rich T say Mike Epps is trolling because then Mike Epps posted his daughter's birthday was today. Rip say do got zesty movements at times, but I don't really care. But I wouldn't bet on him being gay. Uh, Brian say he a man diva. Oh, he said Skip Bayless is, I guess, what, racist? Yeah, J. Cole, we did have that conversation, man, as far as a student and a teacher about people. A lot of people can't take when you catch up with them. You got people who sit on their skills, sit on the same skills they've been having for decades, and worried about somebody catching up with them. But nigga, work on your skills. Like work on your skill set. You still got talent. You just got to add to it, and you can't get mad at somebody else for working double as hard as you. Like you got to work hard. When you get to the top, you don't just get to the top and sit there. You got to continue to work hard if you want to stay at the top. Otherwise, somebody's going to catch up to you. And that's just the bottom line. A lot of times, people would rather talk down on the people that's catching up to them or the people that's done past them rather than to get in the lab and to work to try to get their spot back or keep their spot or whatever the case. So yeah, we did just have that conversation. Rip said he gonna pull some mace or pull a CW. Yeah, I mean, look here, man. Shut us up, big dude, man. He ain't a little dog. I say that dude got muscles on top of muscles. Ain't no use in fighting that dude. Ain't no use in fighting that dude unless you just doing it for merely respect. Because you're probably not gonna come out with the W. That's a big old dude, man. That's a big old dude. Rip say hate gang. Clyde McGee. Yeah. Clyde McGee and Quincy. I don't know if y'all old enough to remember the Muppets. They used to have the Muppets. And them dudes, when they used to have the shows and the dudes be up there on the balcony, it was always frowned up and they always had something bad to say up there in the balcony. That's Clyde and 4-5 right there. And they say, yeah, you mixing the replies up, but it's still good. Man, it's hard for me to keep up, man. Look, I feel like there's some people watching because sometimes when you go in and watch the lives, you come in on a different segment of the live. But then when you put your comments in, it'll come in the current time of the live. So it's like I'm like, man, nigga, I said that 10 minutes ago. James said, "Can I ask how the gay rumor started with Shannon Sharp? Why are people saying that? Is it because he's not married? That's probably one of the reasons. His nephew, that's his stylist, is very zesty, and they run around together.
Yeah, I think that's what Quincy's saying on there.
Oh Lord. Patrick
What
say
Quincy
he
said.
said, "I see." That's what I'm talking about. Patrick said, "I'll come to that." So I guess he's replying to whether people would actually come out to the show.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Right.
you could be looking at a party, but when you put your reply in, it's coming in hot. Okay, let's get the Quincy. He's been say, hey, go to the game with boys and sugar loafers. The nigga's a habitual line stepper. If he ain't got sugar in his tank, uh, for sure. Man, look. Yes, he do come with the boy to sugar, with sugar loafers or whatever. That's his nephew, man. You know, if, if I if I was rich, now I don't know if we'll hit every game or whatever. You just don't know what their relationship is. But if I got a gay nephew, man, he's still my nephew. That's like saying my sister's kid is gay. Well, I love my sister's kids. So gay, not gay, whatever, where he put his equipment, that ain't none of my business. That ain't none of my business. Now I don't know. You can't be too zesty. It's like, look, bro, go change the clothes before we leave, bro. You got
Well,
so, but that's them, and it's just good they even got a relationship as far as a family because it's family over everything, regardless of where you put your equipment. It's family over everything.
I
So,
appreciate the use of equipment.
oh man, Jacob say
Wow.
love y'all. We about to watch a movie, man. Y'all enjoy that movie. What y'all about to watch? Tubi. Classic 4-5, my nigga. Yeah, you two niggas is of the same cloth.
Mm.
Rip say Rush the Flush is on the way. Man, I hope I can do Rush the Flusher, man. Um, I only got Mondays and Tuesdays open. I just know they'll have to stick that bone on Wednesday or Thursday. But if I got a chance, man, I'm gonna be on that boy. Rip say, what the heck is a sugar loafers? You gotta ask him. You
Right.
got his
That
number.
is a 4-5
Yeah,
question.
you gotta ask him. Quincy said, hell no. If the boy walk around with his syrup on display, he cannot sit next to me, period. You can make the nigga sit sit in the stands. He gotta sit in the box seats while you down there on the sideline.
Wow.
Rip said, family, I'm still rocking with him, gay or not. He said, unless, like Johnny said, unless they just flaming. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, if you're too zesty, man, yeah, you got to change clothes before we roll anywhere.
Mm-mm-mm.
Brian Scotty said, you have to be able to have those conversations with y'all loved ones about their sexuality. I don't even know if I would have had a conversation. We might have it once, you
With a
know.
nephew, though? I don't know.
I, I, I might let him know that I know, you know what I'm saying? But if he that zesty,
Right.
then it
Everybody
ain't no,
know.
you know what I'm saying? I I, I might give my 2 cents on it, but I ain't here to judge nobody or nothing like that, man. That's your life. You didn't already chose. If you dressing like that, you didn't already chose, and it's very unlikely that I'm gonna turn you around. That's not what I'm here for. Leon may say Mike Epps say he don't fight no more. He do exactly. That's what he said. He said he don't fight no more. He do blank. That's exactly what he said. Quotations. He do blank 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 blank.
Wow.
So fill in the blanks. Bird, what's going on with you, man? What's going on with you, man? You got a birthday coming up. How old you gonna be, Bird? 70 what?
Mm-mm.
I know he gonna end up trying to fight that nigga. The nigga said he eat bull dick. What the
What?
huh? Oh Lord. Who said man?
Fancy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the hell? Look here, man. We gonna get up out of here, man. We done did some hella overtime. We headed towards an hour and a half.
All
That
right.
Monique Mike Epps situation is I knew that was going. That's why I want to start on it early.
Mhm.
But
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got some other things to talk about, but we will bring those on next week. So,
yeah, Roops, I don't need no conversation. I see it, I respect it, and I'm gonna deal with you at the family affair. Then I'm gonna dip out. Yeah, that's pretty much how. Yeah, that's pretty much how I see it. Hey, because if they flaming like that, they done made their decision,
right, it
and
is what
it
it
ain't
is.
man.
Yeah, can't change it.
So appreciate you, Rich D, man. Appreciate you, Brian Scotty, Vanessa, Rip, Quincy, Clyde, Judge, Chantel. If I missed anybody, charge to my head, not my heart. But we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all come back and holler at us next week.
All right. So, thank y'all again. We appreciate y'all. Man, y'all make us want to do this every Monday. So, guess what? We'll be back next Monday, same jazz time.
Same jazz channel. I'm looking at these comments. They still coming in, and
I
Quincy is,
see.
is still
I
on.
know. Quincy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, so we'll see y'all next Monday, same jazz time.
Same jazz channel. I'm hitting the end screen button
All
right now.
right. Be
Bam.
blessed.
See y'all.